So the Bayonneta voice actress lied to everybody, which didn't come as a surprise to me because the first time I watched her videos on Twitter, I already thought to myself, something's off about this. She's saying some very manipulative, weird shit that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But anyway, real quick, if you guys don't know, the previous voice actress for Bayonneta made a video on Twitter, which went viral, got like 10 million views, where she calls for a boycott of Bayonneta 3 because the developers of Platinum Games only offered her $4,000 to revisit like her role as Bayonneta in the next game. And she thought that that offer was unacceptable. And everybody immediately flocked to her side, trying to defend her, saying things like, oh, I've cancelled my pre-order, I'm not buying the game, fuck Bayonneta. And then like a day later, it turned out that it only takes her 16 hours to record the voices for the entire game.
Was this for, how long did it take for recording and between the first line and until the project was done?
I recorded for 4 days.
Oh wow, you did the was that Bayonneta 1 and 2? Or was
half a day each, so four 4-hour sessions it took me.
Oh wow, I didn't think, I swear Bayonneta talked more than that.
Yeah, no, I'm very quick, and so's Chris Zimmerman Salter. It was literally do 3 lines of each line, and that's it. It's very quick.
Which means that she would have been getting paid $250 per hour, which then would have come out to $1,000 per session, which according to the union is the standard rate for voice acting in video games. Now, after hearing that, I was planning on making my video about this situation, but I held out on it for just one more day, which was yesterday, and I'm glad I did that because yesterday it came out that she completely lied. She wasn't being offered $4,000 for the entire game, she was being offered $4,000 per session, with, I believe, 5 sessions being planned for her to voice the game, which is about $20,000 instead of $4,000. Which means that she would have also been paid $1,000 per hour instead of $250. But the $20,000 just were not enough for Helena Taylor because she demanded a 6-figure pay, which means that she's at least demanded $1 million for her 16 hours of work. Wait, no, I'm sorry, 5 sessions would have been 20 hours, so $1 million for 20 hours of work, and she also demanded royalties on every single future purchase of the game, which is completely insane. But now I just want to talk a little bit more about the situation itself, because I am absolutely dumbfounded that nobody else, all these big YouTubers like Ludwig, Critical, they all made videos about this, and nobody asked any fucking questions or did any research at all. They just blindly supported her, and now they look stupid because she's a fucking liar. Like, literally, they didn't even question the weird shit she said in her videos. Like, look at this, right? I'm gonna go through her videos right now and show you exactly how fucking manipulative this bitch is.
I understand that boycotting this game is a personal choice, and there are those that won't, and that's fine. But if you're someone who cares about people, who cares about the world around you, who cares about who gets hurt with these financial decisions, then I urge you to boycott.
You as first ranger. You know, my brother once told me that nothing someone says before the word but really counts.
She actually said, if you want to get this game, that's fine, that's a personal choice, but, you know, if you care about people and you're not a piece of shit, then you will boycott this game. Like, how the fuck can you hear someone say this shit and not ask questions of why is she doing this? That sounded manipulative as fuck. But no, everybody heard that and immediately just jumped on the fucking boycott bandwagon. Also, in one of the videos, she says that we have to stand up against the big corporations fucking over small people like this. But then I thought to myself, you're calling for a boycott, and if this game financially fails because of the boycott, it's not the CEOs and the rich people and the corporations who are in trouble. It's the fucking 9-to-5 developers and coders of this game who are gonna get fired. Then there was also one of the questions that immediately came to my mind when I saw this. Why is she doing this now? I mean, she knew that she was gonna be replaced as the voice of Bayonneta for years at this point, but she chooses to complain about it a couple of weeks before launch. That's pretty sus. But I guess nobody gave a shit. And now everybody looks stupid because it was very obvious that she was lying. And even now I still see people saying shit like, oh, it doesn't matter, we should still boycott this game, otherwise nothing will change when it comes to paying voice actors. You do need to realize that voice actors are being paid this way everywhere in the industry. The only way for you to stop that by boycotting is if you were to boycott every single game that has voice acting in it. And it should not just be you, it should be millions of people around the world, otherwise it doesn't work. And let's be honest, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna, skip out on Zelda Tears of the Kingdom just because it has voice acting and you think those people should be paid more. That's not gonna happen. Also, if voice actors wanted to be paid a lot more, they could always just go on strike or complain to the union. Or I guess bitch out on Twitter, but that doesn't really seem to work. Also, I'm just really sick of these situations happening. Like every single time a controversy like this happens, like remember with like a Tati Westbrook's versus James Charles thing, like she accused him of like a bunch of shit, right? And all the YouTubers immediately started making videos about how bad of a person James Charles was, only for it to turn out that Tati was lying and manipulating and being a bitch. And then all the YouTubers made apology videos saying that next time they'll definitely wait for the other side of the story to come out and not just blindly believe someone based on no evidence. But they do it again and again, and they never change, and it's super fucking annoying, especially in situations like this, where a boycott could, actually affect the financial situation of just regular game developers. Anyway, I'm kinda done with this bullshit. So yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.